Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 26 of the Star Sign Legacy Challenge. So last episode, Dani officially proposed to Phoenix, and they actually also had a discussion about what their future would entail for the both of them. And I'm just super excited to be back playing with the both of them. So without further ado, let's head on over to gameplay. So everyone, we are of course back again with Phoenix and Dani in the world of Mount Komorebi. And I was just playing a few sim hours off camera, and I will be starting this episode off with Phoenix being promoted to a representative. So that's just her over there. So she's been promoted. She will make an additional 108 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 375 simoleons per hour. So what does this mean for us? So technically, everyone, in regards to the requirements, I believe it was only for our founder to reach level 7 of the politician career, and it's an optional requirement if you are able to reach the very top of the career branch. So Phoenix is already level 8 actually. So as a representative, you're moving up the halls of power. Gaze out upon your field and note that it is flush with progress and good policy. Well done, representative. Excellent. Then we also need to secure 10 votes. However, Phoenix is feeling a bit worn out, to be honest with you, but she's feeling very happy because she's moving on up. She's one step ahead. She's proud of herself, but she's starting to burn out. So she's got the mental fog already. She's starting to feel woozy from her mental load. So what I am going to get Phoenix to do, as much as I want her to try and go to the community areas around Mount Komorebi to speak to the locals over there, to the community, I think that she is actually going to stay at home. And I know that she loves cross-stitching, so she's going to try and stitch maybe from reference. She might go for a medium hoop. There we go. And I think sometimes it's just nice for our Sims to do something, like to work on their hobby. Now, I am, of course, as always anyway, and I feel like if you've watched all of my other Let's Plays, I always do get excited whenever I am playing with any of them, because they are always grouped into threes, which means there would be a long, like a couple of days or weeks if I'm just busy with work and everything else, before I get to play with each legacy challenge. Now, Dani is actually cross-stitching as well, and of course I am getting Phoenix to cross-stitch. Phoenix is actually, she's level 5 already. Oh, she's stitching from reference. I wonder if we could, let's try and, yes, I think she's gonna try and do a cross stitch of Dani. So the other things that I really want to do for this episode, oh, she's feeling inspired, excellent. I've also gotten Dani to list a painting that she made to Plopsy. I think I've made the decision of her not pursuing the expert nectar maker. One, because I think I'm already doing that for my Lucid Legacy challenge. And second, as soon as I started, or as soon as the game introduced Dani to us, and without knowing their background from Chestnut Ridge, I actually never saw her as someone who loves nectar making. And I've always pictured them as someone who loves painting. So I think I'm just gonna go towards that direction for them. At the moment, they don't have a career, they don't have a job, but I think as soon as I feel like they're going to be like an entrepreneur, like they would have their own business, selling their own paintings and the cross stitches that they do on Plopsy, and I think that's how they're going to generate some of their money. And Phoenix as well, I actually need I need her to go to the doctor. She's been having that moodlet of her not feeling quite well since last episode. So for this episode, I need to find the time to actually send her to the doctors. Now, the other things that I actually do want to do for this episode is I somehow kind of want to work on Phoenix's career for the meantime. Last episode, we were focusing a lot on their engagement and her desire to have kids. Someone had a discussion already with Dani, and Dani reluctantly agreed to a surrogacy. They were completely against artificial insemination. I think they were worried in regards to Phoenix's age, because Phoenix did age up into an adult, and I did just see that diaper in that little speech bubble over there. So Phoenix really do want to have kids already. I am also going to quickly get her to post something on Simstagram. She is just add to Simstagram's story. Her spotlight is fading. I think she needs to remain on the spotlight, especially because she is a politician and our dad's calling. So yeah, so I think those are some of the things that I want to do. So I would also like Phoenix to kind of talk again to Dani about the whole surrogacy and, you know, enthuse about the upcoming wedding, because Dani did hire an event coordinator as well. So everyone, it's the next day and I've actually got both Phoenix and Dani to visit a specialist, because both of them are getting the moodlets to say that they're feeling a bit off. So for Dani, they've actually been diagnosed with the chronic condition migraines. So they will need to learn to manage stress through exercise or meditation, as well as healthy eating and staying hydrated. Acupuncture can also help, and they can use any pain reliever to relieve the discomfort from migraines. Okay. And now we are just waiting for Phoenix. But my plan for this particular day is to actually get the both of them to do a jog or like a mindfulness walk along the older area of Mount Komorebi. I have forgotten the name of it already. And then I think that Phoenix will visit all of the some of the community parks around the town in order to try and secure the votes. And both Dani and Phoenix actually have migraines. So I think it's perfect for them to actually... Where did Dani go? They're cross-stitching here. Oh my goodness. So everyone, I've actually got both Dani and Phoenix to jog the exercise trail along the Sembamachi area. And I don't think I've done the exercise trail before. I think it's always usually a meditative or a scenic or a hike along the area. So this is quite nice. And I think not only I feel like it's great for their migraines, but also I think it's such a nice... Oh! What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! That's not a state of tranquility. Painful bite. Those giant creepy crawlies sure pack a punch, or a nasty bite in this case. Maybe a spot of soothing injury balm from the vending machine might help Phoenix Rowan. Okay, we can do that. And it can be dangerous out here. Dani is pretty shaken up after witnessing such a vicious wildlife encounter. Hopefully they won't see too many more of those things out here. Spoiler alert, they probably will. But I've actually never seen that before. So that was, despite it being kind of like scary for both Phoenix and Dani, it was quite nice to actually know that there are other things that can happen in this trail. But yeah, I think it's such a nice way for them to bond as well. Okay, having a higher logic skill or a can of anti-arthropod spray can help avoid future pain. Okay, so does that mean, I'm guessing that they've actually finished their jog, So then now I wonder if she could actually... No, that's purchasing cold drinks and stuff. There's nothing in there. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me just... Oh no. Dani is literally blue. Okay. Let me quickly change their outfit. So then what they're both going to do is they're actually going to come back to this community center, and she's going to try and talk to the people here again. You know, so she is going to do a polite introduction to Sumie and Do. So polite introduction, excellent. And then she's probably like, hello, I am a representative here in the Council of Mount Komorebi. And then we are going to have a deep conversation, and we want to try and figure out political career. So we are going to promote our policies about preserving the nature and the historical significance of Mount Komorebi. And then she is going to try and secure her vote. Oh, hey Dani, it's me, your friendly event coordinator. I just wanted to check in to see how you were doing with the things we discussed earlier. Give me a chat if you need to talk things through. I think Dani will be like, hey, thank you very much for giving me another call back. I am currently just with my fiance, and I'm a bit busy at the moment, but I will give you a call back once I am not. Excellent. Oh, she was unsuccessful in swaying Sumie. Oh, that's a shame. So she's unconvinced. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. How about let's try and promote policies to Yoshikazu and Do, and then see if you're going to be a bit more successful in that regard. Maybe chat about property values. Oh, I think he seems receptive. Okay, can we then secure his vote? Okay, alright, so...
Zarzuya Yerblik. Muchi Pichi?
Okay, political action should be easier with this sim now. Excellent. Although Sumie... Sumie was unconvinced that Phoenix would make a good community leader and refuses to vote for her in the upcoming election. Try promote policies and make empty promises to increase the likelihood of securing a vote. Okay. So everyone, both Dani and Phoenix are back home. And Phoenix has successfully secured 4 more votes, ensuring that she's got all of that 10 votes already. So I'm very, very happy for her. She was able to successfully kind of convinced some of the people in that community area to vote for her, although except for one. So, and then in regards to Dani, let's throw this away. And I really want her. I don't know why it's not letting me. I think I'm just gonna sell that to the collector. And then I think that Phoenix will be... I think she's going to register with the agency of surrogate pregnancies, but it's actually telling us to discuss it with them before doing it. I thought that we did, so let me just quickly find... Where is Dani? I think she's just going to register with the agency. So Phoenix is... registering with the Agency of Surrogate Pregnancies. I hope it will be okay. And I also actually need her. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, that's not what I wanted. No! To offer to carry child, now we'll wait and see if any family contacts. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Phoenix. Oopsies. No. Okay, Let's cancel. Let's cancel. That's actually not what I wanted. Everyone, I don't know what to do. I mean, I could actually get Phoenix to have a baby through a surrogate from an agency. So ask a sim from the agency of surrogate pregnancies to carry your child. The sim hired would give birth in Phoenix Rowan's home, letting her witness the birth and name the baby. Choose from a select list of available surrogates, which will grow the more sims discuss or attempt surrogacy. So that's why I really just want Phoenix to talk to Dani. I think, and hey, I think if ever it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, right? I think she's going to have some deep conversation with Dani. Where is... All right, everyone. So, kind of a different change of pace. We were invited by our, I guess, future father-in-law, Kian, to have some coffee. And now that I've got kind of like a storyline that I want to implement, but I don't know if it will work properly. So we are firstly going to order some coffee. I think Dani is probably like a cappuccino person, and I think they're also going to order a croissant. Oh, cafe dog mini. All right. I think, I mean, it's a bit too late now because they're already engaged, but I am wanting Dani to ask for blessing from their father-in-law, their future father-in-law. And then I also want to have a deep conversation with Kian. And then maybe just small talk. You already feel like part of the family. We can't wait. Excellent. We're gonna enthuse about the upcoming wedding. But at the same time, I also want... Can we talk about dreams? But I really... They're probably like... Phoenix really wants to have a child already, Mr. Kian. But I don't think I'm ready. Small talk. So yeah, so that's what they'll probably say, like, but I don't think I'm ready to have a child. And I do want... I need more. And then I think... They're probably gonna apologize and say, I'm so sorry that I'm not ready. And then I think he's just gonna say, nonsense. Like, there is no need for you to apologize. And then I think he's probably gonna say, you know, back then when I was still a youngin', I wasn't ready to have a child. But then my wife, who passed away years ago, you know, like being with her just made it seem like it's possible for us to be able to have a family. Like, she made everything easy. And then before you know it, we had Phoenix, and then we had Enzo, and everything was just... Everything was just seemed really perfect. And then Dani's like, I know, like, I absolutely adore and love her daughter, and I don't want to disappoint her. And I don't know, I think maybe we'll be able to go through it. And then it's so hard because I can't control Kian. But he's like, it's all about teamwork, you know, it's like, it's all about teamwork. And I think if you and Phoenix work together, you'll be able to realize, like, oh yeah, like, it just fits, like, all of this, like, having a kid. It will just...
Yazip, Bimbus.
Yeah, it's all about teamwork. And I think you and my daughter already have that. But I think it's up to the both of you to be able to communicate with each other and see where you both stand. I think you will be great parents when the time comes. And I will support both of your decision. So maybe, like, it's such a, I think I keep getting distracted because one, I don't have any options to kind of help Kian work on this conversation with Dani. So I just keep going on, deep conversation. But maybe with that, maybe Dani can then change their thoughts on having children. So maybe it's going to change from doesn't want a child right now to maybe neutral about having children. So maybe talking to Kian and, kind of helped her kind of change her mind about having a child. At the moment, it's only one, and they really do love Phoenix. They're not going to be against the pregnancy. They're not madly hoping for it either, and they're just going to feel neutral about the idea. They're not going to jump from not wanting a child right now to be happy to having a child. I think whatever happens, Daddy is just going to roll with it. So they're neutral about having children. And I think having this kind of like one-on-one with her future father-in-law really helped them. And they're just going to express admiration. And just the fact that he has been so welcoming with Dani and accepting Dani in the family. Dani's gonna go home with kind of like a whole new perspective in having children. Okay, so Dani's back and they're having what is it? Oh, they're getting another calming chamomile tea because they're gonna talk to Phoenix. They're gonna have that conversation with Phoenix and saying like, hey, if you're ready to have a child, I will also be ready for you. So they're having a calming chamomile tea, and I've also actually gotten Dani to pay for the venues already as well. I'm gonna open up the event planner. They're grabbing another drink. Oh my. So I guess they are very, very tense. They're very, very tense. Oh my dear, calm and collected chamomile. Soothe away the stress with this lovely floral tea. Okay, so we've got our sim of honor already, and that is Enzo. We've got our event coordinator, of course. We've selected, we wanted a small and intimate one. So Phoenix is feeling a bit tense. So I'm going to get her to sing in the shower, and then I am also actually going to get her to brew a pot of calming chamomile. Okay, and then they're going to have that conversation. So I'm just going to quickly go through this, and then we'll check back in on them very, very soon. Dani is going to talk to Phoenix. So we are probably going to express admiration, and I think they are also going to do a bit of small talk first and then just kind of say, hey, how's your day? And then I think Phoenix is like, I've been super stressed at work, and plus my period isn't really helping as well. And they're talking about, what are they talking about? We're also going to have a deep conversation, and this is her time to actually say, and I'm going to get her to hold hands and then just kind of say, oh, adorable.
Branka Flanobo. Yifatame. Lavar. Flamo.
And Dani's going to say, hey, I'm ready to have a child. I want to have a child with you, and
Yes, an
I am ready.
Oh, a renuk. Ah, Flina.
Excellent.
They know what so.
Alright, so then Phoenix would then go to the insemination surrogacy, and we are going to have a baby through a surrogate from an agency. Maybe we'll go for Akshara.
Gelna, Bamboo. Bumita Fueno. Meshka. Ponil. Biska Hobo.
Okay, so surrogate. Akshara Ragavan will carry a baby for Phoenix. They'll give her a call or two. Phoenix Rowan can invite them over anytime through the alternative pregnancy menu. Once the pregnancy is at term, Phoenix can invite them so that they give birth to her new baby in her presence. Otherwise, they can wait a day longer and invite the surrogate after birth to have her baby brought over. All right, so it is 7:13. Yeah, everyone, so I think I might end this episode over here. Just the two of them, just kind of chilling, and have finally made that decision of having a child together through surrogacy. And, you know, Phoenix was able to work on her career. She was able to work on just kind of talking to the community here at Mount Komorebi, and at the same time, Dani actually had a one-on-one with their future father-in-law, Kian. And I guess just by talking to them, they were able to kind of see where Phoenix was coming from and how having kids kind of impacted Kian's life for the better, which kind of made them change their mind to being neutral about having kids. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Oh my gosh, look, hello. My name is Akshara and I'm carrying your baby. I'm happy to be able to bring it into the world for you. I'll call back a little later to tell you how things are going. Feel free to invite me over if you want. Wonderful to hear. Thank you. So I guess it's such a nice way to end the episode over here, and I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all into the next one. See ya. Bye.